The monster from the pit. From the depths of darkest evil comes the Grahu, legendary beast of horror who roams the world in human form, searching for his prey. He strikes terror to the hearts of those who have heard his name and brings awful doom to those who cross his ghoulish path. Many have tried to drive him back to the realm of darkness, defying the frightful death that awaits he who would defy the monster from the pit. The editorial rooms of a newspaper in a large eastern city. Maniac killer still at large. City in terror. Some headline. I think the cops are building this one up. No, Charlie. I saw one of the victims. It was awful. Well, I got my job done. I'm not worrying about maniacs. I'm going home and getting some shut-eye. Watch out on your way home. After the article you wrote, the killer will be after you. He was last heard of in this very area. Mac, you've got me scared stiff. Maybe if I meet this guy, I can get an exclusive story of his life, huh? So long, boys. Get his autograph for me, will you? Sleep tight, Charlie. A few minutes later, Charlie hurries along the gloomy, fog-filled streets near the offices. Brr, this fog seems to seep into your bones, make me feel as though I'm being watched. Then, from out of the shadows leaps a figure of terror. From it emanates the putrid smell of the grave. Ah, the maniac! Keep away! It's not a maniac. This thing is not from this world. Help! Help! As the thing of terror drains the reporter's life, his frightened cry brings Officer Cerny to the scene. Somebody is being attacked. There he is. Help me! Oh! He doesn't fall. I hit him. Must be the fog spoiling my aim. No. Don't go after him. Not human. We'll kill you. What? Now, take it easy. I'll get you comfortable and call an ambulance. You'll be all right, but first I've got to call headquarters. It's too late. I'm dying. Cops won't do any good. Beast from out of darkness. Oh. The mark of Grahu. It can't be. The last one was returned to the evil place it came from generations ago. He was telling the truth. From the blackness of the unknown, he met his death, but who will believe me if I tell them? They will think I'm crazy. For 2 days, Cerny kept still. Then, unable to keep quiet any longer, he told his story at headquarters. When I was a child in Transylvania, I heard of such beasts. They assume human form to get the blood necessary to keep them alive. Like a vampire, they are doomed to a living death. Cerny, you're crazy. It's true, I tell you. He must be sent back before he kills others. He must be sent back for good. Cerny, you're overwrought. Take it easy. You must listen. I know how to send him back. I can do it. Now, boy. This whole thing has upset you. Go home and take a day off. You'll be all right. All right, you do think I'm crazy, but something must be done, and I'm going to do it. As Cerny hurries home, a figure suddenly steps from the darkness to confront him. I should never have spoken. I knew they wouldn't believe a word. Yeah! Who's that? Whew! It's you, Sergeant Gruski. You nearly scared me to death. What is up? I want to talk to you. I couldn't talk back at headquarters, but I believe you. Remember, I too am Transylvanian by descent. I also have heard tales of the Grahu. Then you know how dangerous it is. I'm going to send it to the place of horror where it belongs. And I'll help you do it. Good, come home with me. In my family we have a book which tells how to destroy this abomination. A forbidden volume which is passed down to us from forgotten generations. At Cerny's house, they pore over the forbidden book filled with the ungutterable secrets of the Grahu. Here it is. With this information we will destroy the Grahu. This book frightens me. Such knowledge should be burned. These then are the things which we must have to make that will protect us from the Grahu. I am frightened, Cerny. What loathsome things, what spawn of the dead might we not call up? An hour later, they put aside the ancient formula and get ready for the next step. Now he will not be able to touch us. We are safe. Are you ready to go to the cemetery where the reporter is buried? Yes, but do not be too sure of protection. The Grahu is powerful and deadly. Do not fear. Once we have put one of these charms on the corpse, we will have won. When the Grahu returns to it as he must, he will be overcome and thrown back to the slime from whence he came. Perhaps. Shortly after midnight, the pair reach the cemetery where the victim of the Grahu lies buried. I've broken the lock. Let us enter quickly. Yes, the quicker the better. The keeper, into the bushes, quickly. Quiet. If we're to do anything, we must get him out of the way. He suspects something. What shall we do? This! Chrissy, what are you doing? Chrissy, are you mad? Let him go! Now he will be quiet. Now we won't be disturbed. You're crazy. This thing is getting you. Get a grip on yourself. Moments later, Chrissy regains his self-control. It was the creepy atmosphere that got me. I lost my head. He'll be all right in a while. Let's find the grave. Cautiously, they search for the new grave. Alter Raje, 1821 to 1889. He can't be here. This is the old part of the cemetery. Yes, it must be the other way. Look, is that it over there? Yes, that must be it. Soon our work will be done. This is it. Let's get to work. The sooner we're out of here, the better I'll like it. I'll start. Then you can spell me. A half hour passes. I'm tired, Cerny. How about you taking a turn? All right. Climb out and hold the light. We haven't far to go now. Another foot and we'll have reached the coffin. I hope we're not caught. This could be very unhealthy for us. A few minutes later, Cerny uncovers the coffin of the murdered man. I've reached it. Open it, quick. I've got the coffin open. Throw down the charm we prepared. At last. Grousey, are you coming? Oh yes, my friend, I'm coming. The Graku! You can't touch me, Grousey. Remember, I have protection. You human fool. I left the most important ingredient out. Your protection is no good. Now, my friend, you die and your secret dies with you. No! Help! Oh! The next day, Officer Cerny was found in an open grave, an expression of tortured horror etched on his face. That's the work of the maniac, all right. Poor Cerny. Yes, poor Cerny. Perhaps he knew too much. The murderer must be caught. The honor of the force is at stake. How many more lives will be snuffed out by the evil Grahu, safe in his human disguise as Sergeant Grousey, before he is once more sent to the pit of evil which spawned him? Who will be the next to defy him, and what will happen? None can tell.